Yahoo! Jesus, that was probably a little too loud. Hello, hello, hello.
Know my heart.
It
And
is I,
follow
your favorite
the
leafy
way
boy,
of
Avery,
peace.
and today we are going to be playing a little bit of everything. But as far as I can see, you are not seeing anything. So let me just hope this fixes it. Yes, let's go. Hello. Um, Yes, as you might have seen the title, we are today going to be playing Starrail, we are going to be playing Genshin, we are going to be playing a little bit of everything. Just kind of chilling, running around a bit, doing some dailies, doing some endgame content mostly. Because we do have Pure Fiction reset. And the last rotation I was able to complete everything with maxed out stars, and I want to see if even without Cyrene I can do Pure Fiction again, because I do believe we have some really good teams, but we'll see what the rotation brings us. Triggers DOT. Okay, so the first, the last few pure fictions have been very DOT focused, which I am not quite sure why that is a thing, because the last round of banners have not been very DOT heavy, and this round of banners either. Like, we have Pinon, My Day, and Cypher on the banners currently, so not quite sure why why we have a DOT buff. Is as far as, please. Oh, it's already selected. Why am I thought my mouse wasn't working again. So yeah, as far as I know, only like 3, 4, maybe 5 characters are very DOT focused. One of them is Kafka, Black Swan, and then I forgot I forgot the name of the character. What's her face? What's her face? Not synthesize, not assignment, not guide. Is it bookshelf? No, it's data bank. It's going to be data bank, and then the latest of the characters. Hysolence. Yes, so we have Hysolence, who is DOT, and then Black Swan. Maybe Jojo, but he's not really. He's more just like general debuffing. And then Kafka. Excuse me. So yeah, not very many DOT characters. Terms. If I sound different, it's because I got myself a pop filter, so the mic is way closer to me currently than before. It was yeah, before, because I wasn't sure how the popping sounds. Well, I knew the popping sounds can be quite irritating to some people. It irritates me as well. and the harsh sounds where that the mic picks up and then starts, making the sound really not pleasant. Um,
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords' Commission?
Plus the heavy breathing. Sometimes when I get really, really into
Would you like to
yapping,
hear a story?
I
I've got many more stories I could.
forget how to breathe properly while talking. So, yes. And because of that, I take very weird breaths, even like when I am in the middle of a sentence or something. Okay, so yeah, we are going to be doing pure fiction here. I think I'm going to farm offline when we are not live because I do have things that I want to farm for because I actually started. Wait, I'll just show you this before everything. I started farming for Moza and then started building him. He is not very like amazing right now. Like we have this piece which is pretty decent if you ask me if it wasn't so heavy on defense percentage. But it's double crit and attack, so that's something. And then yeah, we are kind of working on Moza currently. Why I had a wild idea that maybe my facial team would be strong enough to actually try for anomaly arbitration. Spoiler alert, it's not. So yeah, that's really something. But one person who could be strong enough is actually on the banners currently, who is my day. But seeing as I don't really have any jades that I can actually pull with, I will not be able to get his light cone because his light. I do have my day, but his light cone would be awesome to have. But we we are on zero pity on the banner currently. So yeah, um, probably not happening. Oh, and also now that I took a look on the banners, I did a temple on the standard when I was offline, and we did get E2
New adventures, new friends. Great, isn't it?
for Mr. Yang. So that's awesome. I am really starting to think about trying to expand some of my teams, and wealth could be a really like arguable like support or utility character for a team maybe. So yeah, I am thinking about building Mr. Yang as well. But currently I started working on Moza because why not? Because why not just start and level up characters? I do have two very strong, very like meta
Would you
teams.
like to hear a story? I've got many more stories I.
So that I am already very happy about. And then we have this new game mode. Well, it's not really a new game mode, but you know what I mean. Pure fiction. It's reset. So let's see what we can have here with the buffs, and then try to beat it. Memo sprites attack. Memo sprites on first health, and then weakness broken. Memo sprites. I think like my strongest team here would probably be this one, and then second half would be this one. And then I give Memo Sprites here. And DOT, I don't really have DOT on this team. Because yeah, Finon can break them, and inflict bleed on them, but it's not going to be the main damage. So I guess weakness broken here, because we don't really have Memo Sprites here. I don't think Memo Sprites would be considered with Dunhang's dragon that he gives to Finon here. So yeah, so this is my best bet. But that makes me feel a little sad, because I could probably just use this team, but it's going to take away Sunday and Dunhang from Finon. So I could give this team a try also, because why not? And it's only like the third thingy, so I think we are good to go with this one. And then we can give weakness break efficiency, because that can like play into Gallagher here. So yeah, I'm just going to do this just to have fun. It's not the most efficient because I have a stronger team that will definitely clear this, but it is what it is. I also want to have fun as well, so.
See that one there?
And apparently they have some quantum weakness here too. So that's good.
Don't let me down.
I don't have time for
This team also should be like skill point efficient as well, because both Gallagher and Triby use, well, technically, oh well, I don't really need to use this, but oh, he's not, it's not weak to fire, but that's okay, I guess. We just have to break him here,
Open sesame.
so that's going to happen either way. We just kind of
Give an inch and they'll take a mile.
bonked it.
Time for a lesson. There's no
We should be fine though, because
for me or you.
remember, this is only the third, like,
Curiosity.
thingy. I don't remember what it's called right now, but that is okay. Boom boom. We are going to be getting some follow-up attacks here. Are you fire weak?
Action before?
Yes. Well, we can actually do this, I think, and it's going to
Who's the little backstabber?
take it down. Yep. Fictional Assemble is not too hard to break.
You look tough.
This is the hard part though, because I do not like this gorilla.
Open sesame.
I do not like the gorilla here. Because if you use skill, it's going to lock on you, and we want to skill with the Herta pretty often. So I think I'm going to just ulti here with Gallagher to make sure that the Herta can heal up right after being attacked or something. You know, just a safety net. Do we need to support? No, we do not need to support yet.
Expand your thinking.
How? Okay, that's a decent amount of damage. I can ulti here
There's no
once.
backing out
I
now.
think I will get one more Tribi follow-up. Yes. And then I can ulti with Tribi as well. We are doing pretty good here. But this is also a really strong team. Even though my Herta could use some more crit
Time for games.
rate,
Open sesame.
That's all you got?
I do not want to use up
I always deliver.
a skill point here from and an ultimate.
Expand
A skill point I can let go of,
stammer.
but I do not want to use up an ultimate from the Herta here.
There's no backing out now.
Because the gorilla was only on like 2%.
Curiosity. Endless riddles.
But with the reset on the enemies, it should be fine. And then now we support another ultimate. Just do as much damage as we
Open
can,
sesame. Watch it crumble.
which is basically a lot of the game modes. And we are still doing very good on the rounds, because we do have one more round happening. Triggers DOT. We are not really a DOT heavy team, so
Never seen perfection before.
the only source of DOT could be considered like Gallagher. Ouch.
Curiosity. Endless riddles.
That hurt my Jade. That's not great. But we should be okay here.
Glimpse the unknown.
Hopefully.
Time for a lesson.
How's Gallagher on the... Okay, as long as Jade does not get targeted.
I miscalculated.
She gets targeted, but we do have Castoris. No bullying allowed.
Up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Guess I owe you.
Rice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
We should still be fine.
It's coming.
In the mood for another beating?
Expand your thinking.
Bending the rules.
Before I ulti with the Hurt, I do want to get one more skill point back. Maybe stack some more
We have it. There's no backing out now.
points on them for more damage.
Misery.
Yeah, this next one should
Endless riddles.
be our final damage attempt on them.
Never seen perfection before.
If it's not, then we are really close to actually beating it.
Watch it crumble.
Who's the
Yep.
little backstabber?
We are really close. Like, that's 1%. Ouch. And we can ulti with Trivi, so it should take it out. Not quite. But Gallagher was enough to take it out. So that's something. And then we do have
A will of metal and
Show your courage.
the second half,
peaceful. That looks like a tough one.
which should be fine with Finon. And also, this is not this like a hardest difficulty.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
I do really enjoy playing this team actually though. Like, Downhang PT was a major upgrade on this team, and I'm really happy that we got to have him for free.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
It's really nice because it's an additional damage boost on Finon,
Lend me your strength.
because we can
No other choice but
Revenge
actually,
to guard and defend.
you know,
Crush them.
take
future will come.
not take, make use of Sunday's buffing with the extra summon.
Tear the sky.
That's a lot of DOT. I was not expecting that. But we can do this.
Quench the flames of blood.
And we should definitely be good enough for this round here. Because we are already above 50,000 points, so it's going to be cool. Boom, boom.
I'll never yield to fate.
Let me make my turn, please. You lost a lot of HP, which I am happy to see. I could just do this. And we already get 60. We are already above 60,000 points. So we are kind of vibing through the rest of this, because we don't really even need to like actually finish it. But we are going to do our best here. We're not going to leave the job unfinished. Oh wait, that was our last turn. I got kind of confused and I thought it was going to give us another one, so that I could use use the big boom
Dragons soaring above the land.
on them one last time before having to re-ulti.
Trinity is before me.
Lend me your strength.
Existence is of no comfort. Tomorrow.
But we should be good. I am a little afraid of the fourth one though, because
We have the edge.
I don't know, I probably have had the worst luck with the fourth chamber. Is it chamber? I have no idea what it's called, what they call it.
Future will come.
This battle is unavoidable.
But I do have my trusty team here. So we should be good. Do I ulti? I ulti. It's a little overkill, but we can ulti here. I don't think we even have the optimal buffing amount on me currently.
The flames are not strong enough.
We can check though. Yeah, because usually I can go up to like 300 something with the crit damage on Finon. But currently it's not that, so kind of a pity, but
Don't let time burn away in vain. It'll be every night.
it's okay. We are still clearing it with max stars here, so yay. Sorry. Sorry, my chair wanted to make itself known to the public as well. And then we are going to what is this called? What is this even called? Like level 4? Level 4. Sure. What I Yes. What I'm going to do here is definitely use this team here, and then use the Finon team on the second half because of the physical weakness. I don't think we can do anything to Cocolia here because I mean wind and we do have wind and I'm always forgetting what is this called? What is this called? Quantum. Yes. The time I tried to the time I tried to actually get information, I remember it. Excuse me? Excuse me? I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. I think it's going to come back later on, so we'll see how it goes, but for now, that's fine. But yeah, I think this is what we are going to be doing. And hopefully, Caceres and Evernight is going to be strong enough to deal with Cocolia here.
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead.
It's not a weakness, but
Emerge from your cocoon.
getting our dragon up is actually really good, so even though it's not a weakness, I'm going to do it. But that did a lot of damage. That was like 11%. And then we can ulti here with Evernight. That was another like 10%. We can ulti here with Treevee as well. Just ulti after ulti. And a big boom. Fictional Ensemble is actually like the easiest part of this like game mode though, so I think we are ulting here to get some more healing so that our dragon can hit stronger. And literally cause also. One more and then claw.
Stop messing around.
The claw.
Again.
And we can actually go big boom here as well. Fictional Ensemble is done.
Approaches.
Actually, we are doing really good. I was a little afraid because most of the enemies do not have the weaknesses that we have as elements on our team, so I think I just
Your time to shine.
did a thing because we usually do it play with double speed, and I think I accidentally clicked it off. So do we need some healing? Sure, let's go. I mean, dragon already has full heal, so but it doesn't hurt to do. We can ulti here with Evernight. My combos are probably not as efficient as someone else might be able to do, but I am happy with this team. and with how it's actually performing. So as long as we can get enough points,
Rise and shine.
I am fine with the idea of not being like overly optimized and having the perfect rotations with the characters. It was quite a journey for me to actually arrive to that conclusion, actually, because for a really long time I have been very focused on metagaming and
Embrace a new
getting the strongest supports, the strongest equipment, and currently my account is in a really good place. I am going to be very honest about that because my account is in a really good place with some of the strongest characters currently in the game. Seeing the next version coming
Sweet dreams.
is a little cause for concern though, because we might get really strong DPSs and supports that might render our teams obsolete. Hopefully not, because you know, it wouldn't be great. It's not a great feeling. HSR does have this problem, actually, where you get really strong characters and then they are rendered obsolete by the next patch because another really strong character came out and your character is not as strong anymore, or because the end game is favoring the new characters, so your current character is not able to actually clear. So that's not a great
Your time to shine.
thing with HSR, that I'm not very like happy about it.
Good night.
But I think that's a lot of the player base actually
Guiding the Rainbow Bridge. Show me the way. Next time it rains, I'll be
who are not really happy about it. So I'm just one I'm just one out of many. But that's probably I've seen a video essay. Could it be called a video essay? I don't know if it's a video essay or what, but it was by a content creator who was talking about why HSR is like kind of falling off and falling out of favor
life is not so
from
fragile.
the player's perspective.
Here,
And one of the reasons was they were trying to outshine or surpass Genshin Impact with their generosity and their, I don't know.
Stop messing around. Again. Again. Again.
I don't know how to properly say this, but they were trying really hard to
Have some sunshine. We like you.
have a better like feeling for the game than Genshin Impact was at the time
embrace
HSR was coming out. And they were doing decent for a while, and everyone was comparing the two games, and then they fell into the pitfall of trying to outdo
you two will head to the
Genshin Impact,
with me.
Time for some sweet dreams. Treat our guests nicely.
and
Rise and shine.
they became very like
Show me the way. Next time it
focused on pumping out newer and newer characters, and because of that, power creep started becoming like bigger and bigger problem wise. I don't know if this makes sense, with the way I am conveying this to you. But yeah, it's not the greatest. And because of that, it declined a lot. And then, storytelling wise, I do feel like Penacony was a really good story. And I really enjoyed it. It obviously is not perfect. And it does have some
Don't worry.
points, lower points, where it's like, yeah, I see where you were going with it, but you could have done this a little better, maybe.
Have some sunshine.
But then I heard really good things about the Amphoria story quests, or Trailblaze missions, or whatever we want to call it, and really bad things at the same time. Because, like, some people were praising it to the moon and back, and then there were people who were really not happy with the quality. I think it did hurt it that Amphorius was coming out at a time where the Segafstra strikes were affecting the voiceovers, and we had muted characters, especially Danheng. Danheng being like a really close part of the story, like playing a key role in the story.
Watch closely. Maybe this
And then being silent throughout the whole game until the strikes were over is probably not, you know, the greatest point in favor of the game and the story quality. So yeah, I do believe HSR had a really strong start, but it kind of power crept itself into a corner to the point where we did get 4 major buffs on 4 characters who were Apex tier when they came out, like Kafka, and then
So this was my childhood dream. A will of metal and stone.
how was it? I think it was Kafka. No, Silver Wolf, Kafka, and then Blade and Jingliu.
show your courage.
A day of peaceful.
Getting like
That looks like a tough one.
buff and readjusted. I'm not quite sure if buff is the right term, because they were kind of just readjusted to the current state of the game. But I guess it can be called a buff. HSR was calling it a buff, so it is a buff. So I shouldn't be hung up on technicalities. HSR itself called it a buff for them. Where was I going with this whole spiel here? That is a very good question. Oh yeah, I was talking about the power creep, because right now my account is in a really good
Lend me your strength.
place,
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
and we are ending.
Consequence. Future will come.
We are ending the Amphorius saga, and with that, this version is coming to an end soon, probably. I'm not quite sure when it's going to come. It's probably going to be like next year, spring. If I remember correctly, that's going to be the anniversary, and it's usually around the anniversary. So like, we are in a pretty good place with our characters and our builds and our teams. And then the new version is coming out, and we are going to get more and more characters who are going to become stronger and stronger again. And so we will have to pull and pull and pull. And if you are free to play or casual on a game like this, it's not really a great place to be. And I was really stressing about that a while back. But I did get over that stress. Thankfully, because it wasn't a fun time. I was burning myself out with trying to keep up with content creation, which I wasn't feeling great about. And I was trying to keep up with two gacha games at the same time, because I do play Genshin Impact, which we are going to be playing today as well, a little bit later on after we finish the new what is it? Pure Fiction. Sorry, I literally kind of like zoned out because I was thinking so hard on what the game mode is actually called. But yeah, I was playing and I'm still playing two gacha games which are very like labor intense is one way to say it, and I like to refer to it as such.
No other choice but forward.
Because you have to do like daily content, you have to log in every day, you have to use your resin and trailblaze power and everything, and then you have a lot of RNG while you are actually, you know, building your characters with relics and planner ornaments and artifacts in Genshin Impact. So it's not like a great feeling to feel like you are behind on games that you enjoy because your builds are so uncertain, and then your characters are becoming obsolete by the minute. So yeah, that's just kind of how it is and how I see it, and it's not a great feeling. That's a lot of yapping. And I hope I'm making sense, because I'm trying to like pay attention to gameplay. But as I said before, I am not going for perfection. I'm going for points that I can clear with. And hopefully this is going to give it to us. Because we need like 1,300. And we got it. Yes. Awesome. Just at the last second, but we did get it. So, what did I think of this new Pure Fiction? I don't think it was any different than we had before. The last one was definitely more geared towards Evernight and Kesteris and
like to hear a story.
Remembrance units overall. But I am happy to say that I was able to actually clear it again with full stars. It was a little close, and probably if I wasn't yapping so much, I could have, you know, probably did a little better, because I would be able to pay attention to what I'm actually doing. But at the same time, we were still able to clear with full stars. And the teams that we used, well, this wasn't one of them, but the teams that we used is on the third, like, chamber or whatever you want to call it. We used Ruby, please. We used Diherta with this configuration. Hello. Hi, welcome. We are just finishing up honkaistarrail. We cleared the newly reset pure fiction, and right now I'm just trying to like walk through what teams that I have used for it. So on the third chamber or whatever we want to call it, I used the Herta team with these characters, and then not this one, and then no, not this one. This Finon team with Sunday Branya and Dunhang PT, and it was really nice. Like, this team feels really nice still. Like, I'm just really happy with it. Thank you. I was yapping about power creep throughout the whole thing almost. Definitely I was talking about power creep throughout the final fourth, like, chamber or whatever we want to call it, because I was using this team, which is a really good team, and I'm really happy about it. Caster is Hyacinth, Evernight, Tribby, really strong supports, really strong DPS, really strong synergy. The best thing about this comp is that it's very, like, self-sufficient. Like, they synergize together really well. The only character that I would or could, like, change on this team would be Tribby or Rem Trailblazer, and then we would have for Remembrance to get, like, the full. I am so sorry if you hear voices that are not mine. Apparently Grandmama Sprout decided to just start talking really loudly. I have no idea why, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so getting Ram Trailblazer on this team would make, like, Evernight buffing be even better. Which was it? Yes, this one, because it would give us 4 remembrance units with 4 meme sprites, which would give us a lot of crit damage. 65% crit damage increase for all of our characters is crazy. So yeah, that's the only upgrade I could do on this team to change Ruby into Ram Trailblazer, but I do not have Ram Trailblazer, like, built yet, so we can't really do that. And then second half I was using this Finan team again, but we were able to clear full star, and I'm really happy about it. And I'm starting to feel the jitters of, getting the new version. Like, it's getting closer and closer, and then more OP characters coming out again and again and again with every version. So yeah, I'm just trying to chill and relax and have fun at my own pace with the game, which was my point with the whole, like, yap session that I was just doing throughout the whole thing. But yeah, that was it for HSR for today. Because, I mean, we could do Currency Wars or Divergent Universe. However, I think, yeah, I already did Divergent Universe. So, yeah, the weekly process thing is probably done. I think I got Currency Wars 2. Yeah, I have all the points for it. So, yeah, not much else I could do. I mean, Currency Wars has some more things that it can offer, but yeah, that's not like time locked feature, so I do not have to rush through that. So yeah, that's going to be it for HSR today, and I'm really happy that the refreshing of Pure Fiction did not make my teams obsolete. So yeah, um, we are going to. Oh, sorry, voice crack. I think if I do this, we are on a blank screen, or we should be on a blank screen, and I am going to sign out from HSR for today. And then we are going to hop over on to Genshin Impact. Hopefully, it will not take us another hour or so to do endgame on Genshin Impact. Because we are already on 53 minutes. Jeez, time flies. Anyways, since we are at like the 50 minute to 1 hour mark, everyone do a big stretchy stretch and on shrimp and drink some water because hydration is very important. Mizu. Let's go. I do have a loading screen in front of me. I will probably have to adjust sources. Click to begin. So while it does that, I'm going to try and adjust my sources here on OBS and hope for the best. Genshin Impact. Is it? Yes, it's working. Let's go. This is a little scuffed. I wasn't really like planned out how things are going to be happening here, but that's okay. It works. And if it works, it works. I do not have to like stress out over it. That's probably future Avery's problem. Because I did want to do like a BRB screen, and it's still in the plans, but I had some other things to do, and my human was also preoccupied with some things, so we couldn't really get to it yet. Anyways, we are here on Genshin Impact, and I do want to do my dailies here because I didn't really get to it yet today. So, and we are getting close to capping my resin, and since Genshin Impact doesn't like have the resin overflow mechanic or whatever you want to call it, we have to use our resin properly on time, which is a little annoying. I will be changing my party though to my friendship team, which is almost the same actually, but with Dilute. We did get a Dilute while I was going for a coffee, I think. Ice coffee, as some might say. She is a cryo character, so it's kind of fitting. And she's also like like a dessert chef. It has like an actual name that is not like baker, because a baker and the dessert chef are like two different things, as far as I am knowledgeable on the matter. Patisserie? Uh, I don't know. For one, my pronunciation was probably very bad. For two, I am not quite sure if it's the actual term for it. But yeah. We were trying to get Escoffier. Why? Because she is a really good cryo support. Plus, she has a lot of off-field cryo DPS as well. And while I do not have Skirk on the account, I almost said Squirk. I have a full Electro team, so I will not be able to help you little guys. The badgers are in danger, I guess. But yes, as I was saying, while I do not have Skirk on the account, I do have Risley. And Risley can actually use an upgrade. Skirk doesn't really need it. Skirk can be functional and strong without Escoffier. Risley, on the other hand, sadly, as much as I love my boy, he wasn't really great even when he came out. Which is very sad if you think about it, because he was a very, very hyped unit, and he was strong enough for the time. Plus, the Abyss buffs were very, you know, preferential for him. But after that, he wasn't really anywhere near meta, because let's face it, Nivelet and Farina basically stole his shine. Everything and every... Ouch. I'm sorry. Flins. Please forgive me for my transgressions. I will make it better. I will give you some food to heal you up. So as I was saying, Nivelet was basically dominating the meta back then. Just like Lauma is right now, which is, if you think about it, it's kind of weird, because I know both of those characters are Catalyst user 5 stars. However, you have to understand that one of them is a support and the other one is a main DPS. And Lauma is an off-field support who is currently like the best like positioned character in the game, if you ask me. Supports are really strong in Genshin Impact, and good supports are very much worth investing in. The only thing that I regret is that I wasn't going for at least a C0 Lauma. But at the same time, I was saving up for my boy Flynn's, and I was really excited for Flynn's. So at the same time, I do not regret it because Flynn's deserves everything in my book. But yeah, this rotation of Abyss though is not quite nice. If you do not have Lauma or Nefer on your account, because they put the crab in the Abyss, and the crab is really annoying. Which, if you
ホスト
are
親
not
衛
a
を目指
Genshin player,
無事今日の依頼をホスト親衛
or you are just not very familiar with the current like state of the game and enemies that you can fight, the crab is really annoying. And it's basically the best, like the best way to defeat it is Lauma. Like there's no questions, no objections. Everyone knows that it's Lauma. Because her hold skill is basically the same radius as the little like sprouts or nuggies or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's also lunar bloom damage, which instantly pops it. Like you don't have to wait for the bloom cores to pop or the hyper bloom to take effect. Like you can just do the thing and it's going to instantly go down, making your job a lot easier. Why did I come here is a good question, but I know why I came here. I just need to like word it. I want to take a look at my characters and I want to do a little upgrading on some of them because I can craft enough of these talent books and I definitely can craft enough of these enemy materials or drops or whatever we want to call them. I can filter by character. I always forget about that. Interesting. I don't really know why Razor is selected here, but that is another point that I have later on. Because laser 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 of course I'm going to like do the thing where I mispronounce things. So Razor is getting a buff with the hex and circle and hexarai character thingies. The next batch, which is also why probably the game selected it, because I think I did some like adjustments on his artifacts maybe, and trying to take a look at his build. Can we have 6 more of these? Yes, that's going to be enough to get this to 7. And then we are going to try for the Spiral Abyss, because I did end up like not finishing it while I started it, which is not great. But at the same time, I didn't want to like stress myself out. So you might hear me rage a little because yeah, I know does not need any upgrades on her skills. But yeah, you might hear me rage a little bit about this. Oh yeah, I will have to do some farming to get my resin lower. So yeah, enough. We are going to be farming a little bit for you because we also have like the. Is it still active? Yes, overflowing abundance is still active, so we can farm here for Inefa. And I'm definitely not using this team because yesterday I was farming with it and it wasn't great. So we are using Nivelat. Nivelat is always going to be my comfort pick. And you will see that I will be using Nivelat on this Abyss as well. It's not like the most optimal, but since I do not have...
フォークを叩く
風よ
Wow. That was a rotation, if you ask me. But yeah, since I do not have Lauma or Nefer, I don't really have any like really strong Hyper Bloom teams. Or Lunar Bloom teams at all, for the matter. Which is not great, if you ask me. And I don't think my other Hyper Bloom teams would be strong enough
響け楽のね
to actually like clear.
いや騒ぐな
So yeah, it is what it is. I can do like yeah sure I'll just do the single one. And then we are good to go for a while. I will not be tryharding though, because I think it's pretty like obvious. Like I made it pretty obvious in my videos and probably on streams as well what my stance on the Spiral Abyss is. And that it's not necessarily the most like important thing. It's not necessarily worth it to be doing. We are abandoning this challenge because I have no idea what I was even going with. But yeah, for 9-star clears, you get like 200 Primo Gems, which is barely more than one wish. And like 4 floors, that's like 800 Primo Gems, which is like what? 5 pulls? You get 5 pulls. And I know that the higher the chamber clearance is, the higher the Spiral Abyss is going to like auto clear for you. But at the same time, like is it really worth it? I'm not necessarily like, to a certain extent I do enjoy character building and I do enjoy um like trying to make my characters stronger as much as I can. But I am not going to go into min-maxing if not necessary. So Yeah, I don't really want to. I don't really want to like get stuck on trying to clear Spiral Abyss with full stars when I can just get like 100 primos, and I'm not necessarily too behind on it. And since I did have a clear on this, Battle Scarred Rock Crab is like, this is the bane of my existence on this account. Like, it's very annoying. But we also do need Pyro because of the Yamkasaur and Coppelius. Because it's going to be like Hydro. Not Hydro, Cryo. So it's probably going to be Manonka again, which I am not too happy about. I'm not thrilled about having to use Manonka. I want to try and do like a Flynn's clear to see if it's even possible with uh Baiju, I guess, to get like Dendro on the crab, because why not? And then it's going to be probably Mananka, because I don't have another character that can do like pyro attacks apart from Gumming, but Gumming is not C6, so he's not necessarily worth it. Just a second. Sorry about that. I needed to do not really do anything, but I had a visitor. Grandmama Sprout is like very active today. Okay, so it's going to be probably Manonka here. And why am I calling her Manonka? It's sorry if you hear clanking. I am just kind of doing stuff with my hands, so sometimes I hit things and that makes some sounds. That sounds weird. Why am I should learn how to stop talking sometime. Yapping is not always a good thing. But yeah, Redness Yo, if you know him, you totally understand. Um what is going on? Stream is having difficulties? Is it having difficulties? Audio bitrate lower than recommended. Why? It seems like it's picking up my voice, so it should be fine. But then YouTube is telling me that it's not fine. Suggestion. Why did it drop? I don't know why it dropped, but I think we are fine because OBS is picking up my voice, and I'm hoping YouTube is actually broadcasting it. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, I'm calling Manonka Manonka because of redness. So yeah, Um, I'm not quite sure how we are going to be doing, but if I can get 2 stars on every chamber, I am just going to be really happy about it already. So, what do I want here? Probably this.
殲滅モード
目を閉してこうだ
And I can clear this one.
夜ですね良薬は口に見るすぐに治してある
水遊びの時間だよ掃除対象ロックオンよっはっ交渉は終わりです
And hopefully get enough seeds to pop. No, 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 no. That's not great. Please.
射水弾だ絶縁障壁展開塵となってください
命の重みを知りなさい目を閉してこうだ夜ですね
Okay, so we are not getting enough.
暗闇は怖い
見て見て虹だよ治療しないとな掃除対象ロックオン交渉は終わりです
夜ですねいやお静かに暗闇は怖いですかいや
Very sad. I am very sad about this.
展開塵となってください
薬も毒になり得ますすぐに治して
Can I get enough blooms and hyper blooms on this? Please?
加速します
Nope.
殲滅モード
It's not working.
水遊びの時間だよ
ほら夢なき眠りへようこそ
And that's the wrong ultimate.
治療しないとな
命の重みを知りなさい
Okay, this is a whole mess. What am I even doing?
ほらいや目を閉して夜ですね
防衛モード
You are not doing any damage, my boy.
見て見て虹だよ
薬も毒になり得ますさあはいたはさあ
I need as much hyper bloom as I can get.
ロックオン
ようやくは口に
交渉は終わりです
This is not great gameplay, so if you were expecting a pro gamer, this is not your stream.
死の底へさささと
Okay? I have no idea what was happening with the rotation before. Oh my gosh. Mononka gameplay is going to go really bad here. I do not enjoy her in any way. And she's not wearing or using the weapon. She's using a weapon that's not really hers when I'm using her.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
She should be using a crit rate weapon.
聞け太陽の方向を
I already have 2 stars on this, so I am
頭上を焼きつく
Mostly just going for survival
格のね
here.
全力攻撃だ。
左右ルコこの剣はわかるかいさいこの天下で裁くはあ
Do not click gameplay.
もうえい
どよめく進学
みんながそばにいてくれれば。
雨
And then hydro application.
葬られよ
No. No, why? Why do you have your pyro back? Or cryo shield back?
山の地
みんなは俺が守れ。もう
この剣はわかるかいさいこの天下で裁く
Crit, please. Okay, that wasn't terrible. Donut gameplay. I do not enjoy it. It is what it is, though.
全力攻撃。
雨描きがたしさい
Please let me finish it
太
here.
陽の方向を
That's unfortunate. I always forget to change Mananka's weapon because I don't like using her. I did not wish for her on her release banner.
障壁見て見て塵となってください
いや、目を閉して。夜ですね。はっ、いや、はっ。いや、ほら。
掃除対象バシャバシャ水弾だ交渉は
Okay.
終わりです
This is going better.
静かに。いや、夜ですね。
Linz and Effa and I know are working well enough together that I think we can manage the
防衛モード
2-star clears for the rest of the chambers, even with Mananka being
お静かに。
difficult.
目を閉して暗闇は怖いですか。さあ、さあ、ほら、夜ですね。いや、
交渉は終わりです
But yeah, I did not wish
バシャ水弾
for Mananka on her release because I didn't enjoy the gameplay.
いや、
And then on her rerun she was running with Yansan and I was going for Yansan copies. And then I got an early 5-star and I was praying so hard to lose the 50-50.
もうえい
どよめく進学
燃えろ。
But alas it did not
そば
happen.
にいて
この剣はわかるかいこの天下で裁く
At least I can ignite the little like
みんなは俺
thingies
が守る。
雨描きがたしさい
so it doesn't get like
太陽の方向を
powered up by them. I am going for 2 stars here. Like, I am being realistic. Because Manonka is using
またトラブル
a weapon that's not
全力攻
この剣はわかるかい
giving her the best of chances.
石煙に
Please do not Beyblade out of it. She's not even critting.
響け格のね
燃えろ。みんなは俺が守る。
雨描きがたしこの天下で裁く
Why are you the way you are? Wait, was
もうええよ
Was that an invulnerability phase for him? Because if it was, I do not enjoy that.
全力攻撃。
歌よ錦となれさい石煙に葬られよ
I have a feeling that I could have 3-starred that if I had a better weapon on Manonka. I have a feeling, but I am not going to try right now because okay, some extra crit rate is much appreciated. Well, maybe not for Flynn's because I think Flynn's is going to overcap here.
起動塵となってください。
Anyways,
目を閉じて。ほら。
boom. Okay.
やさ。目を閉じて。夜ですね。や。
掃除対象ロックオン
The big boy is the one that's causing a problem on this side.
静かに。目を閉じて。
But I think with Flynn's I can clear him quite easily.
ほら。暗闇は怖いですか。
And that's going to give us more time
交渉
for
は終わりです。
Manonka to do her magic.
歌遊びの時間
I just feel like there could be a compilation of me saying Manonka with obvious disdain in my voice. And it would probably be the funniest thing ever to some people.
みんながそばに。
Boken the Boken! Please crit. I think that was a crit.
もうええよどれ響け格のね
I don't think I would need to actually like ulti with Shilonen every time. That definitely was a crit there. But I think like it's just a reflex at this point because I used Shilonen with
みんながそばにいてくれれば。
Nuvilet and
描きがたし
Arena.
太陽の方向を
I think we have... Yeah, we did have a
じゃあ行くよ
shield on
響け格のね
from Crystallize.
みんなは俺が。
雨描きがたし
Ow.
石煙に葬られよ
Crystallize coming in clutch. Said no one ever. But that is exactly what I'm feeling right now. Ow.
この剣はわかるかい聞け太陽の方向を
Sometimes we are hitting very strong and other times we are barely hitting anything.
燃えろ。みんなは俺が守れ。
I think that wasn't like registered
描きがたしこの天下で裁く
because that was definitely a point where I had
烈日よ
a shield. And that one also 100% would have been a 3-star clear if I used Manonka.
ペニー冒険団出発。
If I was using Manonka on her crit rate weapon. It is what it is, because at this point, I still think I would not be able to 3-star the first chamber. So it's not going to give me a 9-star clear either way. Very interesting. Very interesting though. Because yeah, right now, Manonka. Where is she? I also know that if I wasn't so stubborn and actually leveled up her to level 90 and get her talents up higher than this, we would be able to clear. But I'm just so stubborn and I do not enjoy her. But yeah, I have a really good build on her, actually. Like, I'm really happy with this build on her. Because if we are using her weapon, well, not her weapon, because I do not have her weapon, but I have bacon here. And if we are using bacon, for one, elemental skill is going to give us a lot of attack. And also, unless I pick up a crystallize, we do not have a shield on Mananka. Because we don't have a shielder on the team. So we get the max HP buff as well, and we might get the we probably get the uh attack buff from taking some damage as well. So I mean, how long did that take? That took me about like 15 minutes. So I guess we could actually try one more time and see if we can 3-star those two chambers. But I think the Flint's team is not going to be able to clear the crab. Like, crab is the bane of my existence currently. And this is where I'm coming from when I say, like, Spiral Abyss is not necessarily worth the amount of effort that you are putting into it for the rewards that you get out of it. Because it's going to be 100 more Primo Gems. I am, well, technically, currently, I am saving up for Durin. I did actually think about pulling for Arlecchino here. Because Arlecchino is really good. And I did talk about this in the Mooney update video that she does have an Arlecchino and she does have a Lauma. Both of the characters who are basically perfect for this rotation of Abyss. And we were able to actually 3-star the first chamber on floor 12 with her builds and her characters. So that was awesome. That's a really fun thing that we were able to pull off. And that is also one of the like things that I see in the Spiral Abyss that can be quite like not necessarily offensive. Not really offensive is not the right word for it, but it's a feels bad man moment when you do not have the characters that they are chilling at this point. So I was actually thinking about hoping to get a lucky Arlecchino because I do have, excuse me, I need to take a sip of water. Thank you. I do have Yume Mizuki as my latest 5-star. So I have a guaranteed 50-50. Well, not 50-50. We are not on 50-50. I have a guaranteed 5-star. And I have like 60 pulls with Primo Gems and Wishes, and also I can exchange for 3 on the Star Glitter exchange as well. And I do believe, yes, today is the 27th. I do believe after my birthday, which is going to be on the 30th, stay tuned for further live streams as well because it's birthday week. I don't know if I talked about this today, but it is birthday week. Yippee! Anyways, so after the 30th, we are going to get like shop reset. So we get Stardust Exchange, Wishes with Acquaint Fates and Intertwined Fates, which is 5/5, which is, it's not too many, one might argue, but that will make me like 65. And if I get like two of these, that's 67, and that's bringing us closer to like soft 80. And I also have enough primos to get like 13 wishes. And I still have like 4.5, a little more than 4.5 days to farm some more primo gems. I also have the Valkyrie Moon, so I will definitely have enough wishes to get my guaranteed boy Durin. Because I am so really excited. Like, I am on social media and like I get the YouTube like teaser, or go on TikTok and get the teaser on TikTok, and I'm like liking like ferociously, because I don't know, I am just really anticipating Durin as a character. So yeah, I'm excited for him, and because Battle Pass is ending soon, I do want to do some little research, because I will not, most probably will not have enough primogems and wishes and fates to get his weapon. So I am thinking about getting Battle Pass. To get Wolfang, I think, is the 4-star weapon that was added. Like, not the original 4-star sword on the Battle Pass, but the new one. So, what were our teams? We had Flens and Nefa, and then Aino and Baiju. I do think we could try Traveler though, because Traveler could be an upgrade over Baiju. Can I see what my Dendro Traveler has? He does have a 5 sword, and do you have a Elemental Mastery timepiece, which is not great. You need more energy recharge on this team. Energy recharge, energy recharge. This could be useful. Yeah, sure. I'm going to take a look. And we are going to try Traveler here, because it might be a little more consistent than Baiju. The defense percentage, I do not like that. That's a lot of crit damage. Well, not that much. That was a mid roll, I think. I believe. We should have enough materials to actually get a flat attack roll. Awesome. Great. I love Artifact RNG. I mean, it's not terrible. It's still like 33% crit blah, 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 value on this piece. I would have liked at least one more crit rate maybe, so that it could go into like the 39-40%. But it's fine. It's something. How much you have? 250 with that. And what's your energy cost? 80. On this team with like double fab, because Inafa also has fab lens on her. With double fab, we should have enough. And let's be honest here, you have seen the gameplay. He is going to be only used on the first half. So we are going to try Manonka with her crit weapon, and that's going to give us, if we take a look, excuse me, I am jumping around a lot. I hope it's fine. So that's going to give us 58% crit rate. If we take a look at artifact, Obsidian Codex is going to give us 40%, which means it's 98%, almost 99% crit rate. If she doesn't crit at that point, Genshin just has it out for me. So I'm going to try this one more time and hoping to get at least an 8-star clear. I do not have high hopes for Crab, so that's why I'm basing on my point on getting. Yes. Okay, this is a little better. Nope, it's not better. Ouch. Okay. I could have done that way better, so I'm going to retry here. Because I think I messed up the rotation, and that was a problem. We are going skill. Do we have enough balloons here? We should have enough balloons. I don't know if this is going better or worse. I do not have his ultimate here, which is going to be bad for us. Ow. Yep. I don't think we can do this without getting Lauma or Nefer on this account. But we can try and go for...
ほら暗闇は
At least
怖
the
い
other
ですか
chambers.
さあ
はびこれ。
車かけもっと食べたかった
Excuse
の
me?
に
Okay. Okay. I need to step away. Like, I know that a lot of content creators do this live, and I know that a lot of content creators actually able to clear. But I think I have reached the end of my patience for today for Spiral Abyss and this beautiful, amazing boss that is the crab. It is frustrating, and I do not want to rage, and I do not want to spend any more time, because as much fun as it would be to 3-star the other two chambers, it would make me feel really bad for not being able to 3-star the first floor, not floor, chamber, because I would be just 1 star away. And like, what is the point at that? Like, you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. But yeah, this is going to be probably the end of the video. Avery is getting tired, so Avery is going to start wrapping up. Okay. Jeez. Today was eventful. I started from a place where we were happy that our Star Rail account is still doing decently well, and then came over to
肉
Genshin
の味
Impact.
は実に幽怨な趣を持つ
Leave it at please. I love you. You are forever going to be my comfort character, but please, I am trying to wrap up today's stream. So as I was saying, we were happy that our Star Rail characters were holding up pretty well, and that our account is in still a pretty good state. And then we came over to Genshin Impact. No milks. I'm very thankful that you want to join today, but I will not be letting you in. But yeah, because of the crab, like that's just the bane of my existence, the crab. We couldn't quite clear Spiral Abyss, and I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that at this point, because I was able to get at least 6 stars, so we could get like 2 levels of rewards, which is fine. It would have been awesome if we could do like 9 stars, but yeah, currently with no Lauma or Nefer, we will not be able to do it. So one thing that is going to be clear, or that became clear to me, is at least to have a C0 Lauma, because her skill is going to be awesome for us in the future, especially if we get Hyper Bloom, not Hyper Bloom, Lunar Bloom trigger characters, like not characters, enemies like the crab. I am rambling at this point. The thing is, we did decently well, and I am happy that we were able to hang out and chill, and we were able to get some rewards that we can use in the future to further our accounts, both in Genshin and in honkaistarrail. I hope you had a pleasant time, and if you like this stream, please leave a like. And if you want to stay updated with the channel, please consider subscribing. The weekend is going to be pretty exciting, because we are having a stream on Saturday and Sunday, both days. Uh, because it's my birthday week. Yay! Pachi, 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 pachi. So yeah, um, with all that said, I think it's time. Avery, out. Bye bye.
私は自身の仕事の価値とフォンテーヌの人々がなすことの意義を認めている。自分の責任を誇りに思っているのだ。